Giant explosion at South Korean airbase.
Here's a summary of the article.
There has been a major explosion at an airbase in South Korea, the closest military base to the border with North Korea. Footage released on social media on Wednesday shows giant flames over the Gangneung Air Base, about 170 kilometers from Seoul. Nine Newspapers North Asia correspondent Eric Bagshaw told Today This Morning the explosion came at a time of high tensions on the Korean peninsula. At the moment we haven't been able to verify the original footage, and U.S. State Department spokesperson has also got no new information yet on the cause or the veracity of the explosion. It's very much a developing situation. It comes after the North Korean regime yesterday fired an unidentified ballistic missile over the Korean peninsula.
This post received a score of 14,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
South Korea military says one of its surface-to-surface missiles crashed soon after launch at Reuters.
Thanks.
I would have loved to have seen the look on the launch operators' faces. That close to the border. LMAO.
The day after NK does some fuckery too. That's bad timing.
Someone's going to be job hunting over the next few days. I made a typo and nearly started an international nuclear war. To be fair, South Korea has 2 years of mandatory service, so it may going according to plan.
Early reports suggest it was caused by an accident. Let's hope.
Yeah, the headline really scared me. Glad I read the whole article before jumping the gun.
Gun jumping is why the headline was wrote that way. Written.
Rotten.
Ausgewritten.
Rittenswagen.
Writted.
Good riddance.
Washington Post says it was some kind of misfire accident during a joint missile test between the U.S. and SK.
I saw a post earlier this morning saying that the U.S. and South Korean militaries were conducting joint missile testing today in response to North Korea's missile launch yesterday that landed in the Pacific after passing over Japan. I am sure this was a misfire accident. Edit. Quote from that article.
If it was indeed an accident, it happened at a very inopportune time. Lol.
Place 2. Nearest base to the NK border.
Meh. Most of the military hardware is at the southern end. They know that it's vulnerable right up against the DMZ, so they put most of the hardware out of reach pretty far south. So the big hardware is far south with the plan to take the fight north. If you see that base getting hit with sabotage or something, then watch out.
This was really informative and I thank you for your comment, but you said it's in the south so many times that I thought I forgot how to read.
The South shall rise again.
Fellow Korean here. This was the only article that I could find that covered this incident, and it's also a minor source. It is pretty darn strange that there is so little coverage on this big-ass explosion and fire. Anyways, the article says literally nothing official is confirmed yet. The local, Gangneung, residents panicked and called everywhere, including the local police department, disaster center, and fire department, and got the same reply that the Air Force was supposed to have a training drill today. So none of the departments seem to be bothered.
My guess, if there isn't much coverage, someone fucked up and they don't want people to know about it.
Seems like a response to the North Korean launch over Japan, except it failed.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.